so mean. We both said that was. I'm like, IKA, you can't call people that.
Yeah, I'm so not the type of person who. Yeah, that's not my thing. It's some people's thing. But whatever. Like, this game cracks people in different ways and makes people snap in different ways. And it's craziness. So I haven't experienced the coldness of this room yet. Like, I'm going to go grab a cold cloth. So
Are you serious? It's not that cold?
It's toasty right now, but just for me. Obviously, everyone else is fine.
Is there a blanket for me in there?
Yeah, we each have one. And, yeah. There's 3 pillows. We're just kind of figuring that out right now.
Oh. There's only 3?
Yeah. We're only allowed 3, I think. You guys were only allowed 3, right?
Yeah. Oh, my God. I hate you. Not you, her.
You were, oh,
yeah. Yeah.
I think I'm not going to be as bad on swap, though, as I thought I was. Like,
oh, no, I'm going to be awful. I can already feel it.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, my God. It's aggressive.
Yeah. It's crazy.
She's been in there for a while.
Definitely. She's going off. Yeah.
Everyone will come.
What?
You woke up Big John, you were yelling so loud.
Sorry.
No,
I
I'm
was
not saying
really
sorry,
upset.
I'm just impressed at.
Don't be upset. Go on.
What? Okay.
No.
I'm okay.
They thought me and Michelle were screaming at someone.
Oh, the hell out of screaming?
I think I need that.
John woke up in the bedroom.
I don't care.
And Arlie and Adele came outside in sunglasses. They thought they were bouncers. I was like, you're so stupid.
It was that loud.
Yeah, I didn't hear it because I was here. Good night, honey. See you soon. Rochelle, are you gonna? Good night, sweetie. You going to bed? You're not going to bed?
I'm so upset.
Oh, for what? Her lies? I believe
No,
you. Who cares?
yeah, I was yelling about everything in there. Every single thing. I was just yelling. Like.
Oh, your HOH?
But I can't talk about it. I'm not allowed.
Oh, okay.
But yes, I was yelling. Clearly, the whole house heard.
Don't cry. You break my heart when you cry.
Stop.
You break my heart.
I'm okay. Just let's laugh at Heather and I'll feel better.
Okay, but since you can't call their names like Pimple, anything. I don't want you to look mean. You're not mean. Don't cry. I love you.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Listen.
Tap that.
I'm not gonna promise anything. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna promise anything because
About what?
I'm not calling her pimple lip bitch anymore.
No, don't do that.
PLB.
Please don't do that. I don't want you to look evil for nothing.
Well, I'm gonna be evil because I'm gonna have to be the evil person. Take the target off your guys' backs.
No, it's fine. I told her she could put me on the block.
No.
What's the target that's gonna be on our back? From her, you mean?
From everybody. We are targets number 1 if you don't realize.
Why? Because we didn't vote out Paul?
No, because people see us as being together. Sarah told them that we're in a freaking alliance. She told them.
What?
She did.
Why didn't you tell me this?
She told them everything.
How do you know?
Because I know exactly how I knew that she was going to vote. Exactly how I knew that. Remember when I said Adele said he showed her that thing?
Sarah told the guys that we're in an alliance.
She told them everything. Can I just tell you a secret? Let me tell you a secret. I tricked Arlie today. Yes, I tricked people.
Yes, I tricked
Arlie was sitting right here with Adele. And I had a conversation with Sarah, and she told me that all the boys knew Arlie, and you didn't tell me this. Arlie goes, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I found out today. That's what Arlie told me. I found out today, and I couldn't say anything. But Arlie says I'm always the last to know everything. But he said the boys literally told him today. So when they all
Arlie's always last to know everything.
That's what Arlie says. So when they all acted surprised, they were lying. Because Kenny was like, oh, I didn't know this was going to happen. I thought you were having a speech. He's like, who did it? I'm like, it was Sarah. And he was like, they knew. John knew.
How do you know?
Because if Arlie knew,
John knew.
John knew. Only person that didn't know was Adele. But I tricked him. I'm like, I talked to Sarah today, and she told me that boys knew exactly what was going on, and that tells me that you knew Arlie and you didn't say anything, and like that really hurts me. And he goes, I did not know yesterday. I only found out today.
I'm gonna forget. Sarah's sleeping in your bed, so she said you can sleep with her or sleep in your and Sabrina.
No, you have to sleep in my bed.
Sleeping with the enemy.
Sleeping in my bed. Look at her face.
I'm so upset, guys. I don't think you guys understand. I'm so upset. I'm so mad because I feel like I feel like I got played.
Sorry, I'm putting my
I
nose.
was their bitch because this was just Andrew's HOH. This was Andrew's HOH.
Okay, so now you're telling me that they know we're in an alliance?
Yeah.
What? How do you know this though for sure?
Because
do you know now?
No. Because when Arlie sat right here, Arlie was like, we kind of know the girls are together. And I'm like, you kind of know or you know? And he's like, no. I'm like, okay.
Of course they know where.
They know. She told them everything. She told them everything.
But how do you know it's her telling them and not just them knowing?
Sabrina, don't be naive.
I'm not trying to be naive. I'm trying to think of both sides because it's my friend. But you know, because I tell people they're my friend.
Your friend, Sabrina? Sabrina.
It's really hard for me because people
when I
do
ate a
become...
potato, you guys were chastising me. This girl freaking betrays us, and she's your friend.
No, I know. I know.
This is why we're the stupids.
Mm-hmm. At least the stupid ones.
But like,
there's no
Arlie
doubt.
said he knew. That means that when she was talking to me, she lied to me. She goes, I literally decided in the diary room.
As she told me to.
And Arlie said he knew today. So and he only confessed because I kind of tricked him to confess.
Tricked Arlie.
I was just like, when I talked to Sarah, and she kind of said that the guys were in on it, and you guys knew what was going on. So like, and you didn't tell me. And he goes, I did not know yesterday, but I just found out today. Thank you, Arlie. They all knew. John knew, Kenny knew, Andrew knew. They all knew. They all knew. She knew what she was going to do. They all knew. Adele was sitting right there too when he said it. So if you want, you can ask Adele, he'll tell you. And I'm like, Adele, thank God you're here because I'm your new pal.
That's what she told him.
Yeah.
Oh, what did he say?
No, poor Adele. I'm like, thank you're here.
He would totally have, let's say it was any of the guys that won, he would totally have used his veto on you.
I think so.
Yeah, because it's his last week to use it.
I think so.
So what's the point?
Because Adele would have been better in this stupid than Sarah. He would have been a better fit. At least he's loyal. I mean, he talks a lot and runs around and does things, but at least, I mean, he was loyal to Paul.
But I also talk bad about him and call him a fat F.
Yeah, but he talks bad about me too, and I don't care. It's just funny. When he said that, he's just being funny. He's not saying it to be malicious. He's just being funny.
You're right.
Yeah, he's not. I don't think.
No, that's true.
It just sucks. What a waste of an HOH. Complete and utter waste. And they knew. Just let her know what's good for her and stay away from me, man. She better know what's good, yo. Know what's good, and
she goes,
stay in your quarters.
Hey, I'm in those quarters too, thanks to my best friend in the house.
Stay in your quarter.
You fucking put me in the dungeon.
Her show's like, oh.
Lord.
So I was yelling that loud?
Yeah. But why was Netta just sitting on the stairs like scared and confused?
When the whole thing happened, she's like, oh, you guys were being loud. You and Creepzilla were being loud.
And she said, stop, I'm going to bed.
She said it was, I'm like, was it loud? And she said, yeah, it was loud. Make it and I didn't want my friend Sarah to see that we're freaking all falling apart.
The sinking ship. Stop touching your eyelashes.
Did you see Kenny sucking up? Oh, I can't wait to see your mom. Shut the fuck up, Kenny. Shut the fuck up. But like, shut the fuck up. Like, He's the biggest ass kisser. And when he goes in there and cries on your HOH, don't feel bad. And don't take it into consideration. Like, don't feel bad. He does it to everybody. Freaking Creepzilla. I can't believe Creepzilla's still here, guys.
Yeah.
Are we in a Twilight Zone? We are officially
Well, she's leaving this week.
we're the underdogs.
Look at her face. She's leaving this week.
Is it wise to get Creepzilla out this week?
Of course it is. That's psychopath. Who's with?
But she's not a threat.
Yes,
She
she is
can't do
now.
anything.
She's gonna kill her. She wins next week by a fucking miraculous event.
Exactly, miraculous event.
I'll die.
Any of you?
No.
So Creepzilla's going home.
Oh yeah. You wanna live with her for another 2 weeks? 3?
I will live with Creepzilla because
What about New Girl?
Creepzilla isn't. I'd rather New Girl go than Creepzilla because New Girl is in with their alliance. We gotta split up that alliance. They already have Sarah. There's only 4 of us, and all of them, and we're going after Creepzilla.
How fucking stupid then. Fuck.
No.
But Creepzilla, there's Andrew, Kenny, and all those guys. and we're
Heather
going
will
after
literally kill it if she wins.
No, she's gonna go home because no one's gonna vote against her. No one's gonna vote for her.
Heather's not winning. That's the biggest laugh I've heard in a long time. Like, you guys think that Heather's gonna win over Kenny and Andrew?
Well, they lost today.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Creepzilla was the first one off.
Still had a mishap their hand.
Guys, I'm serious. I'm concerned. No, I'm really concerned. We're leaving Andrew, Kenny, Sarah, the new girl, and John, a 5-strong alliance in this
You
house.
think they're 5?
No! Sarah just switched her because she was trying to be nice to Creepzilla.
No, but what about what about Netta?
I don't think Ed is in that alliance. I think it's John.
What about Arlie?
Okay, if Arlie's in it, that's 6 votes for them right there. 6 people. And you're worried about Creepzilla? Guys, we have to be smart. There's only 4 of us.
We don't have the
and
fucking
Adele.
votes for anything anyways.
Exactly.
We have the votes for what?
We put the guy. We're not gonna
You
vote.
put them both up there and let them choose. Let them pick up their own people.
No, it's scary though.
Oh my God. We're leaving the guys in the house.
I'll be home. I'll
They're-
be going home the next week.
We're going home anyways because they're coming after us anyways. They're not going after Adele. They're coming after us. So if you think getting rid of Creepzilla will help you, it's not. Because I thought getting rid of her would help us, and it wouldn't because she just told me that they're coming after us. They're coming after us. They're coming after us.
So Creepzilla and every fucking person.
They're coming after us. I don't think you guys are understanding. They are coming after us, and they're 5, 6 people. There's 6 people. You put 2 of them up there, and one of them have to go. One of them, even if one of them with the veto, one next person will go up. One of their alliance members is gone.
But there's still 5
Yeah.
against 3 after.
Yeah.
5 against 3, how? 5 against.
Because there's
Because-
6, and you take
so,
one
so
out.
you want to leave 6
But if you get
against
out
3?
Creepzilla, they're not all gonna come.
No, but
Yes,
that's
they will, because that's what I thought. And Sarah told me it does not matter.
But there'll be more after me if I put up the boys.
They're not coming after you. They're coming after me first. She told me.
Yeah, but I'll be next. If I put up the boys, they're coming after
But
me.
they're coming after you next anyway. You guys are not. Guys, look at the bigger picture. They're coming after us.
I think they'll go after Adele before they go after Rochelle.
You guys are not seeing it. They're not going after Adele. They're not going after Adele because she told me. And once you talk to her and ask her all these things,
Who?
maybe she'll talk to you and tell you. They're not going after Adele. They're not going after him. Adele has nobody in this house. Why would they go after somebody who has nobody when there's people who have somebodies? You guys have to listen. They're not going after Adele. They're not. You guys think they're going after Adele? You have something else coming. They're not going after Adele.
Well, bro.
They're not going after him. They're coming after us. And then it's going to be me first, and you just want something, I'm pretty sure you're next. And then Netta or Sabrina or Netta, in that order. If you do not put those boys up, they're still coming after us. I really hope you know that. Because on my HOH, they looked me in my eye and swore on everything that they're not coming after me. And Sarah just told me something different. They're coming after us. Creepzilla, who can't even walk. Guys, we're leaving a 6 strong people alliance in this house. And if we take out Creepzilla, it's still 3 because she can't play next week against 6. That is ludicrous. At least pick one of them off. Pick the new girl off if you want to, but one of them has to go.
Yeah, but Creepzilla's gonna vote against us anyway.
You put 2 of their alliance up, 2 of them up.
But we still don't have the votes.
But one of them, it doesn't matter. One of them have to go. If you put up Kenny and Andrew up there and you want somebody gone, one of them have to go. You put up Kenny and John.
But if they win the veto,
you replace it with one more of their friends.
John? No.
What do you mean, John? No.
You would replace it with John?
No. What I'm saying is there is Sarah, there is Kenny, there's Andrew, there is the new girl. You stick the new girl up there with one of them. One of them wins, or you stick the 2 boys up there, because if one of them wins, you're taking them. If you stick Andrew up there and you leave Kenny, or you stick Kenny up there and you leave Andrew, if Andrew wins, he's taking Kenny off, and we're screwed. You put 2 of those boys up there, they fight, and then you put somebody else next to them, one of their alliance is going anyway. I don't care which one, all of them all gone equally, but one of them's leaving, and that lessens our numbers. But if we don't do that, and we take off Creepzilla, they're still 6 strong, and we're still in the house with 3 playing every week. They're coming after us. They're not going after Adele, who has nobody. Paul's gone. They're not going after him. They're not going after him. You guys have to realize that they're not going after Adele. Adele is sitting very pretty. He basically can't win anything in their eyes, and he's not, to them, they don't consider, they're not, I think Adele might be a pawn, but Adele's not going home. Adele is not going home. Me, you, and Netta's going home.
Or why not me?
I think because Andrew likes you, and they don't.
Well, doesn't Creepzilla say he hates me?
Well, Creepzilla said a lot of things that weren't true, so I don't know what to believe out of her mouth. And I don't believe that. No. And I also feel like they see me, according to her, they see me as a big threat, and I think they pick her off because she just proved that she's a competitor, and maybe Netta. I don't see them going after you, and I think you don't see that too, and you don't see them coming after you.
No, I know.
No, you don't. But they're coming after me, you, and Netta, and it's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't put 2 of them up, do you think they're scared to put me and you up on the block? Do you think they're scared to do it? So why are we scared to do it?
Mm-hmm.
The only reason why I was leaving Paul in the house was that he could do it for us.
Exactly.
But Paul's not here. He's not here. And if we let this week slide...
I should Del this one.
If we let this week slide...
I want Del to win.
Me too. If we let this week slide, there are going to be 6 people strong in this house against us. And only 3 of us could play in the HOH. We cannot leave that 6 strong alliance in the house. I don't think Arlie is as strong. But John... Kenny, Andrew, the new girl, and Sarah, they're going to protect her ass. Because they're going to say that she stuck her neck out for them. They're going to protect her. And Arlie, that's 6 votes. That's still a vote for them. You pin them against each other, and you cause turmoil there, and maybe they'll become each other's targets, and they'll leave us alone. But 2 of them need to go up in that block, and one guarantees that one goes home. They have to. That's the only way we'll survive. If Sarah had came to me and told me that they were cutting after me for sure, and she knew that, I would have definitely put their asses up on the block. No problem. No questions asked. One of them will be going home. One will be going home right now.
I'd go home next week though.
Mm-hmm. Because there's 5 left
But
here.
I thought I was going to put up Heather and Paul, evict Heather, and they would come back to me because I didn't put them up. They don't care. They came in my HOH and they swore, and they told me I was safe the following week, and she's telling me something completely different. She told me they're coming after you anyway. We can't be that stupid.
I'm thinking,
you know?
no, I'm not stupid. I'm thinking,
no,
I
we're
absorb
not.
things
We
first.
cannot be that stupid, guys. We cannot be that stupid. Rachelle, I completely get exactly how you're feeling. But I'm telling you right now, exactly if you're in this position and you made that decision, they'll think it came from me and they'll come after me. Exactly if John was in there or if Arlie was in there, we would think Kenny told him to do it and they would go after Kenny. They think I'm the Kenny for some reason when I can't control anybody here. This one tells me shut all the time. It's true. They're gonna think I told her what to do and they'll come after me. And I'll make sure they come after me before they come after you guys.
Why would you do that? No.
Because they're coming after me. I am not going to win this game. They're going to come after me anyway. She told me. They're coming after me.
I know, but what if we don't put them up and send Heather home? Doesn't that give us all an extra week?
Sabrina, that's what I thought about putting up Heather and taking her out and keeping Paul. I did not put not one of those guys up. I did not use my veto on any of those guys.
Yeah, but we're going to get 2 extra weeks now because she's not putting you up. And then next week, they won't come after us.
Sabrina, that's not true. You're not thinking straight. That's not true. Next week,
I think it's going to be a really big mistake.
Next week, when Heather leaves, who else is left for them to come after? Who?
Adele?
New girl.
New girl?
No, they're in with the new girl. Andrew was telling her, don't worry, you're in. They're in. The new girl is in with them.
For now. But I don't think for long.
Oh my God, you guys.
The thing is with new girl, we don't know yet that she's associated to a twist. And they're scared of that. I know for a fact that they're scared of that.
It's a really big mistake to know that there's a big guys alliance going on and to leave them in this game when you know that the following week they're coming after your alliance. That makes no sense.
I understand that, but the thing is, I'm not the one that they're gonna come after. It's gonna be her, so it's her decision. I don't know what to do anymore. You get what I mean? She's not gonna want these 5 fucking guys coming after her.
They're coming after her anyway.
But not next week.
I thought that too. When they told me I was safe.
Yeah, but now you're safe.
No, I'm not safe.
She's not putting you up.
But there's next week, Sabrina. Next week when somebody else wins, they're putting us up on the block. They're putting us up on the block. They are coming after this alliance. They're putting us up on the block. They know everything. They are putting us up on the block. Who else is left for them to go after?
Allison, Adele.
Sabrina, Allison is with them. They're not going after Allison. They are not going after Allison. Because Andrew knows that if Allison wins, he can control her HOH. They're not going after her yet. They're coming after us first. I don't get how you guys can't see that they're coming after us.
I see it, but I don't think. I think if she does that, they're gonna come after her next week.
So what you're saying is, if Arlie won HOH and Arlie put up, say, Kenny's up there or whatever, I wouldn't think that Kenny was the one who told them. I'll tell them that I told her to put them up. If you don't want the heat, I'll say I want her to put these 2 guys up.
No, because it's her HOH. Just like you didn't want people to
tell you. I don't want, if you're scared,
Yeah.
I don't want the heat to be on her, is what I'm trying to say. But it's your HOH, but if you put up Heather and take her out, it's a waste. It is going to be a complete waste, and they're going to come after us, and they're going to take us off one by one.
But the thing is, they still have all the numbers.
But
it's not like we're getting one of them out and then they don't have the numbers. It's like they still have so many more numbers than us.
So week after week, we're just going to leave them in the house because they have the numbers?
No, this week. This week is Heather, and then we start evening out.
Evening out how?
Because Heather's one of their votes. Heather's with them now. You understand? Because if we get them now, there's going to be 6 against 3.
If Heather leaves, it's still 6 against 3, because I wasn't counting Heather as number 7. Heather is actually number 7.
No, it's Allison, Sarah, John, Andrew, Kenny, Arlie. Oh yeah, you're right, Arlie, Heather.
Do you see what I mean? So
yeah, but if we get rid of Heather, these 6 people are not going to go gung-ho on her.
If I get rid of one of the big players, there's still 6 huge players trying to go after us. Still, it doesn't. It's like it doesn't even make sense right now to do that. I know to you it makes sense. because we'd be getting out of the player, are we breaking up their lines? But we're not breaking up their lines because they still have 6 people against us. Or me and you or whoever.
Or me.
But they're still coming after us even if you don't do that. They won't think you're being loyal.
it gives
They
us
won't
the
think you're being
chance.
nice. They're still going to come after us. They're still going to come after us.
Yeah,
But
but
it's
what if you win next week? What if I win?
If I win next week, then I'll be starting from scratch, taking out one person. When that one person could have been gone this week, and then next week it's down to 5.
But Heather is like
Heather's one of them, so I don't understand what's the problem.
Okay.
No? She's a vote against us. She's not a vote against them. At the end of the day, she's a vote. She's not a competitor. She's not a nothing.
But they're threats, not a vote. They are coming after us. They're not a vote. They're
Yeah,
votes.
but a vote is what's important. She's a vote against us. She's also, if she wins, gonna put us up.
You're saying she's a vote against us, right?
Yeah.
But if we're up on the block, they still have the numbers without her one vote. They want us to go after Heather.
Yeah,
to
I know,
leave
but
them
it comes
alone.
out to the same thing. You get what I mean? So if we take out Andrew, it's still 6. So why can't that person, instead of being Andrew, be fucking Heather, which she hates, and which would go after her personally, and which she wants to put up? You know what I mean?
Okay. So Heather, and who would you put up?
probably Allison.
Okay.
It's just I get
It makes a
yours
lot
makes
of sense. The only thing is,
It will be
they're-
6 strong players
exactly.
going.
I mean, Sarah, fucking Kenny, Andrew, Arlie, John. Well, forget about
So what
John.
I'm saying to you
Arlie,
is,
John.
so basically what you're saying is, we're just going to leave those 6 strong players in the game.
No,
So how will they go away if we don't take them out?
she's gonna take out Heather. That makes sense. Less people get after it. We just got an extra week.
I thought I got us an extra week when I took out Heather, and I was supposed to take out Heather this week and leave Paul.
I know, but she
I did
won.
not target not
Yeah,
one
but
of
you
them.
see, she won. So you're here 1 extra week. Now we're gonna take out Heather. So this whole week is gonna go by. We're gonna go Heather. We literally just got 3 weeks.
Okay.
No, and it's safe. Versus taking out these people that are gonna be 5 against her. Look, it's not. It's not me. I know she hates her, and that's what she feels like doing.
Yeah.
Right?
But it's not even just for the personal vendetta. To me, it just makes more sense because, okay, they're after us, whatever, they're after us. But if I go fucking put 2 of them up, they're after us. Like, not just after us, they're gonna fucking fight to get us out. Because they know we are not just, like, forming in the lines, but they know that we are fucking after them.
But
Do you know what I mean?
after them.
But they don't know that. Do you know what I mean? If I take out one of the strong players, then they're gonna be like, oh, they're fucking ripping us down. Do you know what I mean?
So
If I take out Heather, they don't.
So they could take one of us out and it's okay? So
No.
basically,
No, that's not what I'm saying.
that's what's going to happen. Next week,
But what if you win? What if I win? We have to start gaining our numbers back.
okay.
I'm not completely useless in competitions.
What I'm saying is, if one of them leave this week and we win next week, it just puts us in a better position than if none of them leave this week and
But
then...
one of them, Heather is one of them. It's a vote against us. And she can win each week. Fucking Andrew, like, go 4th. Like,
It's
not-
probably gonna be
it-
puzzle
they
next
won't
week.
win
She can win
everything.
puzzle. It's gonna be puzzle.
Okay.
you get what I mean? It's a vote against us.
Yeah.
And everyone knows that she hates Heather.
Yeah.
I understand what
I
you're
understand what
saying.
you're saying.
I get it. It's okay.
It's just like,
And I know that it's annoying you right now. You're getting nervous because you think we don't get it. But
No.
I get it.
I don't care. Not I don't care. Not I don't care.
I know if you won, you put 2 of them up.
Not I don't care. It's... I'm not going to beat a dead horse, if you know what I mean. I'm not
Yes. I
going to. So
understand.
I feel like it's your HOH and you do whatever you want and I'll support it. And I won't bring it up again.
No, but I like hearing everyone's opinion. It's like, I want you to tell me what you think. I'm not like,
But I already did, so I'm not going to do it again. And then you put up what you want and then whoever you want me to vote out, I'll vote out.
yeah.
Type thing.
Would you feel comfortable putting up 2 of the guys? It's a
No,
smart
just let her
move.
put up Heather if she wants.
It's a smart move.
In some
Do-
ways.
But for you,
Okay,
you
let
feel
me-
like it's a dangerous
Look,
move.
Kate, if Paul would have stayed and we had the numbers over them, then I would have done that. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that makes sense. Because then we
Because-
had Adele, Paul, and us 3.
Then they would have went up, and then we would have had the numbers. We don't have the numbers either way.
So,
If I would put them up and gotten a strong player if we guaranteed have the numbers.
But if we have 2 strong players up, how do we not have the numbers to get either one of them out? It's not.
it's 3 against them.
If we put 2 strong players up, one of them have to go. So they will have to turn on each other to get one person out.
Like after they're out, like for the next week.
After they're out for the next week, the only person that's coming after us, John's not coming after us.
Mm-hmm. He's not going to go after Netta.
He's not coming after us. When I was in the bedroom, I did not bring this up to him and not say anything to him. And he came out and said this to me. He was like, you didn't think about putting up Andrew? And I'm like, no, I didn't think of that because I felt like if I did, you guys would come after me. And he goes, if you did, I guarantee you, I would never have came after you. And he also said that Kenny wouldn't have came after you. So I don't know if you want to, I don't know what I was talking about. I'm like, okay. And I left.
When was this? Now?
He said it today. And he thought the whole thing
Yeah.
was going to happen. He said this. But
He thought Paul was in it? And he thought Heather was in it?
no, when he thought that
The replacement thing.
the replacement thing was going to happen. That's what he said to me in the room. I'm like, and to play it safe, I was like, well, I'll just put up like a safe player to ensure Heather left. I didn't want to like
Yeah.
say anything.
Yeah.
And then he was like, promise me this conversation does not leave the room. I'm like, I'll not tell the boys that you said this. He goes, because I promise on my dog I won't say. I'm like, okay, I'm like, relax, John, it's fine.
Props on my dog.
Yeah.
I don't know. I get your fear.
I feel like, okay, if John would come after us, Arlie would come after us.
Arlie
Adele-
would.
Yeah,
He would. He's their bitch.
You think Arlie would come
Yeah.
after us?
100%.
Yeah, he's with them.
100%. Why do you think he sleeps in the fucking HOH room? To hear us
I
laughing?
think if you did not put Arlie up this week, Arlie would come after you next week. I think if you said, Arlie, I'm not putting you up, just when you win, promise me on your family like you promised Heather, you're not coming after me. I don't think he'd come after you. I think if they threw out your name, he'd say, I promised her, I'll go with IKA or Netta instead. I don't think Adele will come after you. I wouldn't come after you. Sabrina's not coming after you. John's not coming after you. The only people that are coming after you is probably Kenny and the new girl.
You're saying if you put up Andrew, but then what if he wins the fucking veto?
Yeah, you're dead.
Well,
he is
you
gonna
put up Andrew or Kenny.
Yeah,
Andrew
Kenny,
and
then all
Kenny.
those people that are with Kenny will go after me.
So there's Andrew and Kenny, and then if Kenny comes out, then Andrew goes home. If Andrew comes out, then Kenny goes home.
Yeah, but if Kenny...
No,
They're both-
they're
Kenny
get-
goes home, then I have a lot of
No,
people against me.
no. If you if put Kenny and Andrew on the block, okay,
And they're not guaranteed to win veto
and,
either.
and one of them come off, and you put, let's say, Allison or Heather, whoever, okay, they're gonna vote the other person off, not Kenny. They won't vote out Kenny. That's why it's a stupid move. They're not gonna vote him out. All 5 are gonna vote to keep him.
So you don't think if Kenny and Andrew was on the block,
And one of them come off,
and they battle out for the veto,
and one of them
and one
wins it.
comes off, you place him with John, and make it hard for them.
She can't replace John. She can't put John on the block. Well, you could say it. but
You promised me you
She's
wouldn't?
yeah, like a little like. Okay, we'll talk. I'm not talking for you.
Yeah, I know.
She swore on
Yeah,
everything.
okay.
Yeah.
I guess that's why John was so happy today.
Yeah.
And I think that John wouldn't put me up.
He's not gonna come after us.
Exactly. So why are you gonna put up John? It's not fair.
Yeah, so it's
I think it's because the guarantee that the other person goes home, because people like John a lot more than they like them. That's the only reason why.
Yeah,
But
but
people feel so close to Kenny. Like Sarah would vote to keep Kenny. Do you know what I mean? And she would keep Kenny because she
So
thinks
there,
that Kenny's
so
protecting
the
her.
votes would be Adele, me, Sabrina, Netta, and that's it.
we're dead. That's why it's not smart for her right now. If we would have known any of this bullshit, it would have been
This
smart.
game, if Sarah did not do this today, our game
It would
would
have
be...
been completely
we'd be
different.
fine. She fucked us. She literally fucked us. You realize that, right?
I'm aware. I try not to think of it because, as you all know, I am a sensitive, emotional person, and it hurts me really bad.
Well, you're fine. She fucked me.
Fine. If she's able to do that to me today with no warning, what else is she able to do to me?
No, I mean, but like you're
Your
not...
status in the game is still
Yeah.
fine.
For 2 more weeks? Yay.
No, not for 2 more weeks.
Are you joking?
Why would they come after you?
When they realized that I took Kenny in the corner today and threatened his wife, I said, don't go after Africa. Like she left you and your best friend here together, please leave me and her together.
They don't care. They just,
Oh my God.
the new girl went, I'll feel better than Heather leaving then.
Yeah.
The new girl was up on the block, would say with Kenny, they'd vote to keep Kenny, and the new girl would go.
Yeah.
She's strong too.
Yeah.
She's stronger than Heather.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't know where her mind is, and that's even more dangerous. She's gonna do whatever.
If I put up Heather and New Girl, that you think people would vote up Heather though, right? Or would they vote up New Girl?
I don't know, because I do know that they don't know if she's a sap or a twist or not.
Either two out of those two. I think for me, I don't know if the New Girl's going after me, Heather's going after me, that's the only thing. But the New Girl can win more shit.
The new girl and a guy up on the block. The new girl could take a guy in a veto competition. She comes off, another guy goes up, and one guy are going home.
Yeah, but she still put one of them up. If he comes off, then we're dead. I think it's because, correct me if I'm wrong, you're scared to do that because you don't want all these people to come after you.
People after me. And you're saying they're already after me, but they're really after me.
Yeah.
They're already coming after us. You keeping them safe this week is not going to change anything, and my HOH should prove that. I just kept all them safe, and they're still coming after me. I also won the POV and did not backdoor any of them, and they're still coming after me.
Mm-hmm. It's hard.
Yeah.
It would have been totally different if Paul would have stayed.
I can't believe she did that. I'm still in shock. I can't believe she did that to us. We would have been sitting so pretty.
Fuck.
Because you don't want your HOH right now. Paul would have been here. That's a number for us. Adele's a number for us.
Exactly.
And it wouldn't have mattered.
No.
But now it matters, and you have to understand that.
Okay, yeah, vote on Heather if you want.
No,
vote.
I get that it's not the smartest thing to do, and it's not the ballsiest thing to do, but it's the safest thing for her to do, to not have all these people coming after her. Because if, like Sarah said, we need to start thinking of our own individual game. Her individual game would be that.
When I did my HOH, I tried to put all of us ahead, not
Yes, you
just
did.
me. And I feel like you taking out Heather isn't benefiting any of us. Any of us.
No, but we were taking out Heather.
We weren't taking out
With
Heather. We're
you.
keeping Paul. It's not. Heather could have been anybody. Heather could have been the new girl. Heather could have been any. It was about keeping Paul, to keep numbers, and to have Paul go after. Paul was targeting people who were targeting. Paul was not targeting us.
I know, but you put Paul up. You understand? Yeah. You put Paul up to give them a fucking chat, and it's not your fault, obviously. It was a safe thing to do also. But the thing is that Heather would have left, and it would have, she was still gonna be a vote for the guys. No matter what. And I believe that you put Paul up because you don't like him, and I think in your heart of hearts, you know that he would have made a deal with the guys.
You think I thought Paul would have made a deal with the guys?
I think that's why you put him up, because you weren't sure.
No, I put Paul up because
You want him as a target in the house.
I wanted Paul up because if I put anybody else up against Heather, they would have held a grudge against me. And Paul going up there, he was already hated in the house. He was already a target. And him going up was a safe thing to have
It's
Heather
because
go
in a
out.
way, I kept thinking like,
It wasn't about Paul making a deal with the guys. It's
no,
not about putting him
I
up.
think that he's a person that could have been swayed. And I know that you didn't trust him. So I thought maybe that was one of your thoughts also.
No, I put Paul up there
But
as a pawn.
I know the original reason. I'm just saying, could that have been another reason?
No, because if it was, I would have said. Paul was up there because it was a safe person to put up to not piss anybody else off.
Yeah.
To have him stay and have Heather go.
Yeah, and then
But
this
originally,
happens
didn't we
again.
want Paul out before we figured out?
The guys wanted Paul
No,
out.
but I thought at the beginning of your HOH we wanted Paul out.
The guys wanted Paul out.
Oh.
If I put Paul up and told them, oh, I want Heather out, they would have been,
They would have told him, or her.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least I'm guaranteed another week.
At least that's.
Yeah.
We just need to guarantee 2 more weeks so that we're in jury together. If it wouldn't have went the way it went today, it would have been a lot different right now. It would have been a much easier conversation.
Oh, yeah. No, you put her up, I'll vote her out.
No, but you know what I'm saying?
No, it's Paul stayed.
Yeah, but Paul didn't stay, and this is what we have now. So,
Yeah, but if Paul stayed, then it was easy to put up the 2 guys. Well, not 2 guys, backdoor one.
We would have had the numbers afterwards. Do you know what I mean? Like they would have had less than us. You know what I'm saying?
That
Would've been
one
totally
fucking person. It's always going to be 5-4 now. Or then 4-3, 3-2.
You guys have to win next week too, man.
there's no point in winning next week. Well, not that there's no point in winning next week, but we're not going after our targets. So what's the point in winning next week? If somebody else wins next week, they're not putting those guys up anyways. So then we're just waiting for them to take us out first before we strike back at them. They're coming after us. Like, I don't understand.
Well, you seem to think that if you won, you would put them up.
But I'm not guaranteed to win next week.
I know, I'm just saying if you won, you would put them up.
If I win, Andrew and Kenny's going from the block. But Creepzilla is coming after you, so take her out. She is going to run around and say shit. And
Could you really deal with her for another 3 weeks?
I don't care. Just if she's gone, then whatever. Just tell her not to unpack.
Oh my god, I don't want us to ever leave.
HH is hard.
Uh-huh. Something good for the music and the letter and the pictures.
This is a weird week for it to happen, too.
Do you think it's a double eviction?
I don't know, but
Could be, yeah. But it doesn't, I only am HH for the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing, if it's double fucking eviction and then they win the second part, they're putting me up.
Yeah, instantly, right
Instantly.
I'm gone.
after. Yeah.
So if you know that, then why not put them up?
Because they won't put me up if I do that.
That's what I thought, and they still are.
I don't think they would, though.
So you think Sarah's lying?
I don't fucking know about Sarah now. She betrayed us today, so who knows? Well, I have a full day tomorrow, too.
Yeah, but whatever. Creepzilla should go. She's freaking annoying anyway.
She's freaking annoying.
I really do understand both sides, and
Me too.
Yeah.
I do. I agree.
I'm not just
It
being
makes a lot.
I'm not gonna waste my breath anymore, and there's no point in being a horse. Put her up, and we'll take her out, however it goes, because we don't have the numbers anyways. So put her up, and if they want her out, she'll go.
because we still control the votes. So
But we can if we keep winning. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not
We
gonna
get
say.
them out week by week.
Okay, put her up and we'll take her out. That's all I'm gonna say from now on. I'm not saying anything else. Put her up, we'll take her out, or put her up and they'll take her out. Like, I don't know what else to say. Should go to bed because it's getting late.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Good luck with Creepzilla.
What'd you say?
Good luck with Creepzilla.
I'm gonna
You're sleeping next to her.
I know. It's worse than being on slop.
Yeah, it is.
But let's just be cordial to this person.
I don't have to be anything to this person.
Okay, fine, do it.
Yeah.
It's just, it's better to have a peace, no, than war.
I like some more.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Sabrina's the peacemaker.
No, I'm not a peacemaker. I just don't want disaster. Because I don't want people to pay their attention to you getting mad at her.
Well, oh well, this week I can do whatever I want. Rochelle's HOH.
Okay, good night. I love you guys.
Good night.
Oh, you're not?
No, I thought you had to watch your brush.
I just did. I did it before we went outside. Okay, good night, guys. I love you. Good night. Oh god, here I go. I'm in the dungeon.